The entrance to the Evergreen Arboretum and Gardens greets visitors with striking blue columns designed by Lewis and Little of Bainbridge Island. When the Everett Parks Department donated 8 acres of land to the Everett Garden Club in 1963, the Arboretum took root. A few years later, Parks took that land back to become part of Legion Memorial Golf Course, moving the Arboretum to its smaller current site. Former Parks and Rec Director Paul Kaftansky states, "The Arboretum board members, volunteers, and lovers of gardens have created a gorgeous oasis of 3.5 acres at American Legion Park. With the spirit of dedication and persistence, our community has been enriched with a natural beauty that has drawn thousands of people from throughout our region, nation, and other countries. Where else can one leave the hubbub of downtown and minutes later become lost in beauty? What a treasure we have in our midst." In Donald Olson's popular book, The Pacific Northwest Garden Tour, the Evergreen Arboretum is touted as a shining example for community parks and gardens everywhere, with an imaginative mix of trees, plants, and well-placed outdoor sculpture. Locals love it. It's free, public, and open from dawn to dusk. Visiting is a treat for any age. Wendy Poischbeck, Snohomish County Liaison and Economic Development Manager, remembers bringing her young son. When Aiden was just a toddler, he and I would spend considerable time in the Arboretum. We would play hide and seek, collect leaves, or scavenge for bugs. It was there that he learned that the Gunnera plant really was dinosaur food, and that hens and chicks don't always cluck. The first colorful garden beyond the entrance is designed and maintained by the Snohomish chapter of Washington State University Master Gardeners. It's a partnership we've enjoyed for many years. We've addressed accessibility with wide, permeable pavement leading into the gardens. Our free docent tour program is one of our educational opportunities. Groups reserve a time to tour the Arboretum with knowledgeable, trained volunteers answering their questions. We also provide monthly gardening classes that cover everything from sharpening your garden tools to choosing the correct plantings for your landscape. The Arboretum Foundation provides all the funds to maintain and expand the Arboretum, with essential help from Everett Parks Department employees and community volunteers. Membership dues cover most operating expenses. 100% of any grants and donations go back into growing and sustaining the Arboretum. The board is extremely grateful for volunteers who put in as many as 4,000 hours per year. Our biggest fundraiser every year is our annual plant sale. Plants are donated from homeowners and nurseries and require maintenance and replanting from early spring until the sale, held the third weekend in June. It's a huge amount of volunteer energy, but in 2015, we raised close to $15,000 for ongoing projects. Youth volunteers come to us through Gail Tischel of the Snohomish County Juvenile Drug Court Alternative Program. She explains that when describing the day's project, someone will grumble at the idea of weeding, but by the end of the day, invariably that person leaves feeling very good about the work they did. We have always been met by Arboretum staff with kindness, eagerness to teach youth, and amazing energy. Our youth finish feeling they were part of something and proud of their contribution. The south area of the Arboretum is the last to complete, and the plan we've developed with the assistance of the School of Landscape Architecture at the University of Washington will soon be implemented. A short wall at the entrance will be embedded with stainless steel leaves donated by the community. Interactive tap and scan signs that work with your smartphone will be placed strategically throughout the Arboretum. The focal point of the south area will be a large brushed aluminum sculpture titled Siblings. Artist James Madison, Snohomish County Artist of the Year in 2013, graduated from Everett High, attended the UW, and received his bachelor's from the Pratt School of Fine Art in 2002. On his website, James says he tries to create art with an open mind, in the sense that I'm always thinking of new ways to add a modern twist to a traditional piece. This allows me to help keep my culture alive. As we move into the future, so do the teachings of my ancestors. The Evergreen Arboretum and Gardens represents the best of inspirational, collaborative community partnerships, celebrating plant diversity, original art, and educational opportunities. As James Madison said, we move into the future well aware of those who came before us.